Friday morning, pretty sunrise. Behind the shop says 32. On the back porch it says 30. And we're just going to call it, split the difference and say it's cold. And we have no pumpkin, so there's not frost on the pumpkin. There is frost on the cars. It's cold, we got frost, and I think we might just die. Nah, that's okay. We got milk and we got bread. And I got the heater on in the shop, so we're okay. We'll show you all the sunrise. It was prettier a little while ago before I got the camera out. And the frost. And we will be foraging later today. After I go to town. Post office, leather store, back to the forge. Cool. Cold. We'll see y'all then. Oh, one more thing from yesterday's video. J&L Skinner and the Royal Gambler are sold. Still have the sharp finger, and I'll have it until somebody wants it. Also, I got a box from the knife supply company that I use. Let's see what's in there real quick. I know what's in there. Nothing to take in there. I got on a big jacket and a heavy shirt and a t-shirt. I'm all bundled up. Alright, let's check it out. Make sure that I got the right thing. They've never sent me the wrong thing, not this company. It's a Jantz, by the way. Jantz knife making material. Now, most of this is for a 10-piece set. This is 1095 high carbon steel. Okay, alright, that's a 16th, and the other is 3/8. That's exactly what I ordered. Now, some of y'all will see some of this again, because I'm going to keep that for packing material. Alright, just thought I'd show you all the box. Thank you very much, Jantz, for doing a good job. You ordered it on, I think I ordered on Saturday or Sunday, and then had the holiday, well, the observed holiday on Monday. It was actually on Sunday, and it came last night after I went to bed. I went to bed early. Went to bed about 6:30. So there we go. Start on the 10-piece set just as soon as I get done with all this forging. Alright, I'm back from town, from the post office and all. Finally. Look what some big dummy did this morning. Cleaning out a spot to straighten up the forge area before I build a fire. Some big dummy knocked the trash can over, which fell over on the water pipe that is out here for the sink connection. When I get to that part, broke it, and did not have anything to fix it with. Broke it off right there. And say hello to the dummy. That would be me. Tell you what, if it ain't one thing, it's another. No big deal. I'm just going to cap it off for right now. and I will worry about it later when I get the sink out here, which I found I do have a sink. I thought I had one somewhere and I found it. But we'll worry about all that some other time. There. For now, we'll just cap it, let it dry a little while. Because to turn this off, I have to turn the main water off. I've got a main valve for everything behind the house. I don't have to turn the house off, at least. But there you go. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. That's fixed. Now, put this stuff away and we can build a fire. If I can get up off here. Oh, mercy. I can get down there easy, I just can't get back up. Alright, let's get a fire going. Let's get some forging going before it gets any later. The forge will be running. Now, this is a piece of an old farrier's rasp, horseshoe rasp, if you will. First thing I'm going to do, it's already been annealed. I have to get it up super hot and let it cool. That's already been done, because I used the end of this to build a knife with not long ago. Put this in the fire. We're going to work on the ring first. That's why I left it so long, because I'm not sure after I do the ring how long I want the bit. So I'm going to put that in there, let it get good and hot, and I will start beating on it. And I'm going to try to turn the camera off back and forth as I go. Put it in the fire. I'm using a mixture of coal and charcoal. It's easier to start the forge with charcoal and then add coal to it, and I just add a little bit of both as I need it. Alright, we'll let that come up to temperature, and I still don't have any tongs, so these will work just fine. Alright, first thing we want to do, we'll narrow this up and draw it out just a little bit. Alright, we lost heat. Heat it back up and keep going. Now I may not turn the camera on through each and every step. I've got to heat it, pound it, heat it, pound it, heat it, pound it. And I'll show you something else in a minute. Now I've got it narrowed up and drawn out about like I want it. Now I'm going to bring it back up to temperature, and I'm going to start forming the eye where the handle goes. I've got my ball peen hammer mounted real tight in my vise. To get it hot, I'm just going to wrap it around there, and after I get that done, we will attempt a forge weld. Notice I say attempt. If the forge weld don't go well, I have some steel pins, I can pin it. Either way is fine, but we'll see what happens. Alright, let's get it hot again. Alright, third time the charm, maybe. Alright, there's a rough eye right there. I'm going to heat it again. See if I can't get it back, force back over. Get a little bit more round. Oops, turn the camera off. Alright, we're just about there. Now we're going to attempt to forge weld this. This is borax. It's going to act as a flux. See what I'm doing here? Because I want that weld to stick. Now this is going to have to go pretty quickly once it gets up, because forging temperature and melting temperature is pretty close to the same thing. Actually going to melt it together. So let's put it back in the fire. I've got the fire loaded up with coal and charcoal. Take our makeshift tongs off of there. Hope y'all can see this. Go ahead and put some more fuel on there. Some more coal on there. At a very, very high temperature. I'm going to go ahead and move the camera back over here to the anvil. So when it's up, you can move it straight over and go to beating on it. There we go. Alright, we're going to heat it one more time and do it again. Now, let's turn the camera off. Alright, I think the weld is okay. Get it centered up a little bit. Appears like it's stuck to me. Now I'm going to get it hot again. I'm going to put it back over there on the hammer template. and try to open this up a little bit more, or maybe I'll use, well, that's the bad thing about a Harbor Freight anvil. You don't have much of a point. But we'll heat it up again and put it back over there. Do some more beating and banging.